Let's be honest, most beginner investors don't quit because of bad stock. They quit because they fall into one of those common traps, and I've made nearly every one of them. If I could start over, these are 5 mistakes I would avoid to save time, money and stress. Trap 1. Chasing hype. This was one of my worst mistakes. I saw a stock going up every single day and I felt like I was missing out. Everyone online was saying to the moon and the price was rising fast. So I bought in. Then I bought more. And then it tanked. I lost everything I put into it because I didn't understand the company, the business model or the risk. I just followed the crowd. These days, I only invest in companies I actually understand. If I can't explain how it makes money in one sentence, I don't buy it. Chasing hype might work once or twice, but in long term, it's losing game. Trap 2. Selling too early. My first few investments weren't bad. In fact, a couple of them were solid companies. But the second I saw the price drop 5% or 10%, I panicked and sold. And then I checked back a few months later and the stock had recovered or even doubled. I thought I was playing it safe, but really I was letting short-term emotions ruin long-term gains. Now I zoom out and only invest money I don't need for at least 5 years, and I've trained myself not to react emotionally to red days. Most of the time a dip isn't danger, it's just a discount. Trap 3. Obsessing over the portfolio. Early on, I was checking my portfolio 5 to 10 times a day. Every tiny movement felt like a win or a loss. But all it did was make me anxious, and it pushed me to make impulsive decisions. A lot of beginner investors confuse activity with progress. Just by checking your app consistently doesn't help your money grow. Now I check my portfolio once a week. I focus on my strategy, not my screen time. The real results come from staying consistent and not micromanaging every price swing. Trap 4. Ignoring fees. This one cost me more than I realised. When I first started, I didn't even look at platform fees. I just clicked on whatever was available. And some of these funds add 1% plus annual fees. And that might not sound like much, but over the decade, that could wipe out thousands from your future returns. A stock that returns 7% before fees might only give you 5.5% after high fees. That's a massive difference over time. Now I mostly invest in low ETFs with expense ratios under 0.2%. More of my money stays in my portfolio, not someone else's pocket. And I always check a platform charges before signing up. Trap 5. Comparing yourself to others. This is a silent killer. I used to scroll through social media and feel like I was falling behind. People showing 10k profits on a meme stock or screenshots of 100% gains in crypto. It made me feel like I wasn't doing enough, or that I was doing it wrong. But here's the truth. Most of these people ain't showing the full story. And even if they are, their journey has nothing to do with yours. Now, I focus on my own pace, my own plan. Investing isn't a race, and a slow, steady growth will always beat chasing quick wins and burning out. Avoiding these traps won't make you rich overnight, but it will keep you in the game long enough to win. I started with just £100 and now I reinvest every month, building real momentum. This is the Broke Investor series and I post new investing videos every Thursday. If this helped, drop a like or comment and subscribe if you're learning too.